Richmond Elementary. It's Miss McKinley. And I want to read another story for you.
You're going to read a story?
I am going to read a story.
To the kids from Richmond Elementary?
That's what I'd like to do.
Okay. Can I, Digger the dog, join you in this fun?
I think that would be lovely.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Okay. So, we're going to read a book by Arnold Lobel.
Arnold Lobel, he's the guy that did Frog and Toad.
Oh, very good.
I love Arnold Lobel!
Okay, well, good for you. Okay, good for you.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so this is called The Great Blueness.
The Great Blueness. Oh, I like this book. The Great Blueness. Oh, and Other Predicaments. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, you're right. You must have been taught by a very good teacher there, Digger.
Yeah, almost as good as you.
Well, I don't know about that. Shh. Okay. No screaming in my ear.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So we'll begin. The Great Blueness.
And Other Predicaments. By Arnold Lobel.
Arnold Lobel. Yes. Long ago.
Oh, wait. Can I read? I can read. Can I read it? I'll read to you.
I would love that.
Okay. Go ahead. Hold up. Hold, let me see. Okay, The Great Blueness with Other Predicaments by Arnold Lobel. Okay, read by Digger the dog. Okay, long ago, there were no colors in the world at all. No colors. Almost everything was gray. And what was not gray was black or white. It was a time that was called the Great Grayness. I'll show the picture. Oh, look, you see, everything is gray. Look at that. There's trees and stuff, and it's all gray. No color. Okay. This is exciting. Every morning, a wizard... Oh, there's a wizard in the story. A wizard who lived during the time of the Great Grayness would open his window to look out into the wide world. Something is very wrong with the world, he would say. It is hard to tell when the rainy days stop and the sunny days begin. Oh, show the picture. Oh, and you can see there's a wizard right up there. And he's in his window. And look, everything is gray. And you can see some people, it's like it's raining on them and stuff, and they can't tell. Okay. The wizard would often go down the stairs to his dark gray cellar. Because everything's gray. There, just to amuse himself and to forget about the drab world outside, he would make wonderful magic potions and spells. One day, while the wizard was mixing and stirring a little of this and a bit of that, he saw something strange in the bottom of his pot. "What good-looking stuff I have made," he exclaimed. "I will make some more right away." Oh, look, show the picture. So here he is. He's going down the steps of the cellar. He's experimenting, and look what's here in the bottom of his pot. Can you see it? It's not gray. Ooh, what is that? It's not gray. Ooh, he's invented something that's not gray. Ooh, let's find out more. What is it? Asked the neighbors when they saw the wizard painting his house. "A color," said the wizard. "I call it blue." "Please," cried the neighbors, "please give us some." "Of course," said the wizard. Well, show. Here he is. He's painting his house. Can you tell what color that is? It's not gray. It's not black. It's not white. Oh, look, here's all the people, and they all want some of that color. This is exciting. Ooh! And that was how the Great Blueness came to be. After a short time, everything in the world was blue. Trees were blue. Bees were blue. Wheels and evening meals were blue. The wizard would pedal out on his blue bicycle and look around at the wide blue world. He would say, "What a perfect day we are having." Because everything was blue. Oh, show. See that? Everything's blue. This is the Great Blueness. Because everything was blue.
Bees were blue?
Everything. Meals, bees, tires, cars, houses, dogs,
Keep reading.
except for me. Okay, but the blueness was not so perfect. After a long time, all that blue made everybody sad. Children played no games. They sulked in their blue backyards. Mothers and fathers sat at home and stared gloomily at the blue pictures on the wall of their blue living rooms. "The blueness is too depressing," said the neighbors to the wizard, who was unhappier than anyone. "Nobody laughs anymore," he said. "Even I myself have not smiled for days."
We know that feeling.
They've all got the blues. Oh, show. Yeah, see? They're all blue. I mean, really, they're blue. Okay, and sad. "I must do something," said the wizard. So he slouched down the slouched down the stairs to his dark blue cellar. There he began to mix and stir a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Soon he saw something new in the bottom of his pot. "Now here is happier stuff," said the wizard. "I will make some more right away." "What is that?" asked the neighbors when they saw the wizard painting his fence. "I am calling it yellow," said the wizard. "May we have some?" begged the neighbors. "You may," replied the wizard. "Ooh, and look, he's making something in his pot. It's not blue." And here he is. He's painting his fence with the new color. It's yellow! Oh, look at this! And after that was how the great yellowness came to be. After a short time, everything in the world was yellow. There was not a fly speck of blue anywhere. Pigs were yellow. Wigs were yellow. Stairs and dentist chairs were yellow. The wizard would gallop out on his yellow horse to explore the wide yellow world. He would say, "What a fine day we are having." Oh, you gotta see this picture. See, everything is yellow. Look at this lady with the wig is yellow, and there's stuff over there. Everybody, they're all yellow. Everything's yellow. Oh, look, I am wearing yellow. But I had that on before. Okay. But the yellowness was not so fine. After a long time, all that yellow began to hurt everyone's eyes. I guess because it was bright. Yeah. Okay. People walked about bumping and thumping into each other. And thumping. Okay. They were squinting and could not see where they were going. "This yellowness is too bright and blinding," said the neighbors to the wizard. "You don't have to tell me," moaned the wizard, who had a cold towel over his head. "Everyone has a headache, and so do I." Headache. Oh, there it is. Oh, look, they're all complaining now, and they're all unhappy because it's too bright. It's too yellow. Okay. So the wizard stumbled down the stairs to his dark yellow cellar. There he mixed and stirred a little of this and a bit of that. Soon he saw something different in the bottom of his pot. "Ah! This is handsome stuff," declared the wizard. "I will make some more of that right away." "What do you call that?" asked the neighbors when they saw the wizard painting his flowers red. Answered the wizard. "We would like some too," pleaded the neighbors. "Right away," said the wizard. "Ho, ho, ho. I'm seeing a rhythm. Oh, look, see, he's mixing stuff. And what's in the bottom? It's not yellow. What color is that? Okay, and then over here, he's painting the roses red. Oh, clever nod. Okay, let's see. And that was how the great redness came to be. After a short time, everything in the world was red. Mountains were red, fountains were red, Limburger cheese and afternoon teas were red. What's Limburger cheese?
It's very good. I'll give you some later.
Okay, good. The wizard would sail out in his red boat to see what he could see of the wide red world. He would say, "What a glorious day we are having."
Mountains red?
Everything's red. Oh, and you can see it. It's all red now. Everything, houses, people, shoes, hair. It's all red! Ah! But the redness was not so glorious. After a long time, all that red put everyone into a very bad temper. Children spent their days fighting and punching each other, while mothers and fathers argued loudly. Wah! A furious crowd of neighbors marched to the wizard's house. "This awful redness is all your fault," they shouted. Then they threw red roses at the wizard, who jumped up and down and gnashed his teeth. Can you gnash your teeth? Oh, okay, good. Because he was in such a terrible temper himself. Everybody's angry. Oh, they're all seeing red. Oh, there it is. See, look, they're all marching around. Everybody's in a bad mood. Too much red.
I don't like this page.
All right. Okay. The wizard stormed down the steps to his dark red cellar. He mixed and stirred for many days. He used all the magic that he could think of to find a new color, but all that he made was more and more blue, and more yellow, and more red. The wizard worked until all of his pots were filled to the top. Pots were so full that they soon overflowed. The blue and the yellow and the red all began to mix together. It was a terrible mess. And when the wizard saw what was happening, he exclaimed, "That is the answer!" He jumped joyfully around the cellar. I figured it out. Look, everything's starting to mix. See that? And the yellow and the red and the blue are making other colors when they mix. Ooh! All right. The wizard mixed the red with the blue, and that made a new color. Do you know what that made? Purple. The wizard mixed the yellow with the blue, and that made a new color. Do you know what that color is? It's green. The wizard mixed the yellow with the red, and that made a new color. Do you know what it is? It's orange. Hooray! He shouted. And he mixed the red and the blue and the yellow in all different kinds of ways. "Look at all these lovely things I have made," said the wizard when he was finished. "What are they?" asked the neighbors. "I call them purple and green and orange and brown," said the wizard. "They are a sight for sore eyes," cried the neighbor. "But which one shall we choose this time?" "Ooh, you must take all of them," said the wizard. See, look, here he is. He's mixing, and he's making other colors. And then here, he's got all these colors, and everybody wants more color. Oh, look! The people did take all the colors the wizard had made. After a short time, they found good places for each one. And after a long time, when the wizard opened his windows, he would look out and say, "What a perfectly fine and glorious day we are having." See, now look at that. They've used all the colors. And the trees are green, and people are the right color, and the houses are the right color, and their shoes.
Bees yellow?
What's that?
Are the bees yellow?
The bees are yellow. Well, no, the bees. Yes, some of them are. And yeah, all the colors are in all the right places. And there's so many places for so many colors. Okay. You can do it. All right. The neighbors brought the wizard gifts of red apples and green leaves and yellow bananas and purple grapes and blue flowers. At last the world was too beautiful ever to be changed again. See that? All the colors and all the gifts. Look at that. And that is the end of the story. Oh, show the cover. The story of the Great Blueness and Other Predicaments by, what's his name?
Arnold
Lobel. Yay! Thanks.
Thanks, Digger.
No, you're welcome.
No, you really did a good job.
No, you did a good job.
I
No, I couldn't have done it without you.
Good.
No, really.